Wow. Woo. Ma. What's good? It's your girl Liz and we're back with another video. How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling a little nervous getting back into it. I haven't posted a video in a while, but this is gonna be a really conversational type of video. I'm gonna be taking y'all through why I shaved my head while I shaved my head. You see what I did there? But let's go ahead and get into it. I guess I'll just start with the fact that I've been bald before, and it was like one of the most liberating things I ever done. Hold on, I don't even have my tools yet. Okay, got my combs. So yeah, I've been bald before and I just love the look. It goes well with my head shape. I just felt liberated, didn't have to do anything or didn't have to do a lot to it. It was a good life. So along my growing my hair back for the past 2 years, I will always get urges to, I would be like, cut your hair, go bald, because I just love this so much. But I was dedicated, shawty, to having inches. And then those little voices started getting louder and louder. And that's when I was like, Liz, you need to trust what your impulses. Trust your impulses sometimes, because they know more than you. But yeah, at the time I was dealing with a lot, and there was so much that I wanted to let go of. During this time I came out to my family. I'm bisexual. Yes, a bicon, if you will. And I just felt like I needed to let go of a lot of the expectations as a woman, as a everything. Like, I just wanted to let go of everything that was holding me back from truly loving who I was, because I felt like, in a sense, I was living a lie and I was hiding so much of who I was that I didn't have the freedom to even explore who I was. If you don't give yourself freedom from what the world is telling you to be and who you think you have to be, who you thought you were, that can have you in chains. And that's not just in the queer community, that's everyone. You know, you have to take the steps to free yourself from the box, especially as a Black woman. I was versed in liberating myself from what the world saw me as, but this new added intersection of being queer and not only being bisexual, being genderqueer as well, I needed that space to really explore myself. And I felt like going bald was how I was gonna do it, because I tied a lot of like femininity and how the world should see me through my hair. So I just wanted to let that go. I wanted to let that go. And not only that, I have been going through some big changes in my life. Soon after I went bald, I was actually diagnosed with bipolar depression, and that has been a whole battle of learning how to better take care of myself. It was just a lot, and I felt like going bald was symbolism for setting myself free. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead with these clippers. I had to buy new clippers. I should have just kept the ones from when I went bald the first time, because I should have known we would be right back here. But yeah, yeah, like I really just wanted to set myself free to feel loved by myself. I wanted the world to see me as I am. That's why I haven't dyed or anything. The first time I went bald, I was it was platinum bleach blonde, you know, so that's a different type of radiance than just me, you know what I mean? I wanted to just be me and to just look at myself in the mirror and just see myself staring back and be able to tell myself, you are beautiful, with nothing hiding who I am, nothing more than just me, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna go ahead and clip these. Am I good? I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting my hair. And I have a 6mm guard on here. This is definitely way too long for me. Like, this is too long. This is considered inches to me. As you guys can see, I'm starting at the crown of my head, this little peak, and I'm going in the direction just like a circle, but I'm starting with the front. And see, when I start on this side, I'm gonna start going down or diagonally like this. I think also why I cut my hair is because I wanted a fresh beginning. I'm 22 and just now living a few months outside of my parents' house, and the transition into adulthood is something serious, okay? Like, especially when you're experienced with, well, anytime really, but especially when you become an adult or when you're being pushed out the nest during a pandemic, it was very difficult for me, and I think for a lot of people. And I've been on this journey of self-rediscovery because I don't think that you ever truly know all of who you are. It's a journey your whole life of, you know, figuring out who you are and just living in the moment. And I felt like at the time, the day I woke up and was like, I'm cutting my hair, like, I did it. And I think that's a big testament to how my journey into adulthood has been going. It's just, the best I've felt is when I just trust who I am and I don't try to tell myself who I should be, because the world is already doing that. So I feel like it's my responsibility to be that voice, that encouraging voice to myself, saying it's okay if you don't know who you are, just be in this moment and be who you are in this moment, and that is the most fullest version of you that can ever occur, if that makes sense. But yeah, on my self-discovery journey, I've learned that like a lot of the things I did in high school are what I'm coming back to help get me through this. Like, a lot of the things I learned about myself in college is what I'm going back to, but trying to figure it out in new ways, because, you know, you may know what makes you feel good and what helps you get out of a tough space emotionally and mentally, but sometimes you have to change it up, because in the same way that life changes and we're constantly changing, you have to adapt to that and learn how to love yourself again. So I'll talk a little bit more about my mental health journey as well, because I think that did have a big part into why I shaved my head. It was a very like spiritual thing for me. I felt like I was letting go of the past and who I thought I was and stepping into who I am. And a big part of that was getting a new diagnosis, because I thought, or you know, the therapists and psychiatrists I worked with before thought I just had unipolar depression and anxiety, but it's like over time it was developing into bipolar disorder with mixed episodes. And I think that, you know, that could have easily gone undiagnosed, or could have kept going misdiagnosed, because we don't talk about mental health in our communities, especially communities of color. And, you know, I just think it's beautiful that at the time that I decided I'm no longer hiding behind anything, I want to love the full version of me, the barest, realest, rawest version of me, is when I also stepped onto a new chapter in my mental health journey. And I just think that's really beautiful, and I just wanted to take the time to acknowledge that that is also part of who I am, and I'm still learning how to better take care of myself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And that's why I'm the type of person, I say everyone should go bald. Just once. Try it, sis. What you scared of? Some clippers? What you scared of? Your bald head? You can throw a wig on. Come on. Join the winning team. But yeah, I just thought that was important to mention in case there's anyone else out there who's struggling and is on a wellness journey. Just know that it's gonna have ups and downs, and you know, just like the world is changing every second, just like you're changing every second, it's okay to have roadblocks. It's okay to think you have it figured out and then some years later find out something new about yourself. Yeah, that's okay. And I felt like having a bald head best represented that for me and best allowed me to just look in the mirror and love myself no matter what. But for me, my spiritual journey has also helped me in terms of my mental health and my physical health. And it's important to find out what works for you. And if you see that what you have been doing isn't working anymore, you know, try to switch it up. Or try to get back to something that you may not practice anymore. Like, I play guitar and I did not really practice it in college because I didn't have time. And, you know, with quarantine, I've had time to pick it back up. And it's been a real source of joy for me. And sometimes it takes going backwards to go forward. You feel me? Sometimes it takes shaving your head to be liberated, if you feel me. But yes, that's all for this video. I hope that it was enjoyable for you to watch and you took a little piece of wisdom from it. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, leave a like on this video, and in the comments, leave a note of something that makes you feel liberated. For me, it's shaving my head. Don't mind all this hair all over me. I'm about to go take a shower and go to bed. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.